Alrighty guys, so we've got a glute bridge hamstring focus. This is going to be unilateral or single leg. It is the same as our bilateral movement. I will have that linked just up here. However, with this, of course, we're going to have one leg up in the air, one on the ground. So let's go through our setup. First things first, as we lay down, we're always going to go into our normal glute bridge setup, which is here. From here, we want to walk the feet out, and we're trying to still keep those toes flat on the ground. So we don't want to go so far that the toes, as you can probably see, are starting to pop up. We want to make sure we're in a position where that plantar flexion, or putting our feet down, can remain both heel and toe on the deck. From here, normal setup, make sure those elbows are on the 45, just so we've got that stability. Setting shoulders down, lats are tight, core is on. As we come up, we come into that full hip extension. Now all we need to do, simply drive that leg up. Now you will potentially notice an imbalance. The hips could internally rotate, they could externally rotate, whatever that might be. If that is the case, I always recommend starting on the non-dominant side. Make sure we're also working on that hip stability. If that does remain an issue, you may potentially need to get that addressed, because hip instability can lead to a lot of not so great things. But as I said, guys, that is our unilateral version or single leg. I have already attached, but it's also in the show notes, the bilateral version. If that is too tough, if those hamstrings kick on straight away, one leg is just way too tough, I recommend regressing down to both legs, nail the basics first, progress up into this single leg variation.